Hey there, food lovers. Today, I'm going to show you how to make mouth-watering oven-baked pork ribs with a side of perfectly cooked buckwheat. Let's dive right in. First things first, let's talk about the ribs. You'll need a rack of pork ribs, about 1.5 kilograms. Start by preheating your oven to 150 degrees Celsius. Low and slow is the way to go for tender, juicy ribs. Now, let's make a simple yet flavor-packed rub. In a bowl, mix together 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder and onion powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a pinch of salt. Give it a good stir and make sure everything's well combined. Rub this mixture all over the ribs, making sure to cover them evenly. Place the ribs on a baking tray lined with aluminium foil, meat side up. Cover them with another piece of foil to keep all those delicious juices in. Pop the tray in the oven and let those ribs cook for about 2.5 hours. While the ribs are in the oven, let's move on to the buckwheat. For this, you'll need 1 cup of buckwheat groats. Rinse them under cold water and then transfer them to a pot. Add 2 cups of water and a pinch of salt. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat to low, cover the pot and let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes, or until the water is absorbed and the buckwheat is tender. Once the buckwheat is cooked, fluff it up with a fork and set it aside. Now, back to the ribs. After 2.5 hours, carefully remove the top layer of foil. Increase the oven temperature to 200 degrees Celsius and let the ribs cook for another 15-20 minutes to get that beautiful caramelized crust. While the ribs are finishing off, let's add some extra flavor to the buckwheat. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Add a finely chopped onion and saute until it's golden and soft. Then add the cooked buckwheat to the pan and mix everything together. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Alright, it's time to take those ribs out of the oven. They should be beautifully golden and sticky. Let them rest for a few minutes before cutting them into individual ribs. Serve the ribs alongside the buckwheat and garnish with some fresh parsley for a pop of color. There you have it, folks. Delicious oven-baked pork ribs with a side of flavorful buckwheat. Give this recipe a try and let me know in the comments how it turned out. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tasty recipes. Until next time, happy cooking. I'm happy.